Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. We finally gained full control of the Ebon Hawk last time, and we can now actually traverse most of, well, at least a few planets, I guess. I get the feeling we'll be unlocking a few more. At least we don't appear to have the option of traveling to Kashyyyk yet. And I seem to recall one of the Jedi Masters were looking to find was on Kashyyyk, but I might be misremembering. Anyway, I suspect there will be a pre-rendered cutscene when I do it, but I'll be traveling to Nar Shaddaa.
Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
Okay, what's Nal Hutta? Guess it's as good a question as any.
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
I suspect we will be going near that place. Okay. Guess let's just take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing. I don't want to exhaust every single dialogue, I think that would be quite boring.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the Smuggler's Moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Bomabe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra.
Banisukokran, Jokramata, Storshban Locha. Joanna Masaranka ma Ramazurata. Keso Juskrita Lorsa. Yumacha Foeko Mikojira.
Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emareyam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi unawana si chokoratawa.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
The Hopobotenyo go Jucho Picha, Gwemtabani Sochu, Norotoga Proto Lalashishi, Juadosa Jibacha, Ratakmansan, Tokosha Nachitolo, Joanna Masaranka ma Ramazurata, Keso Juskrita Lorsa, Yumacha Foeko Mikojira, Kawanabota Atagwa Kankadiwa, Yutaka Alwanji Yumaliba, Tues Mahawika Si Wawanta Mo Guika Wansoba, Wakama Nurawa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honto no Saka, Jita Bedwana Maticha, Doveri Nincha, Yonona Shitasa Chuch, Si Machadana, Dona Wisarcha Makaran.
Yeah, go for any of my crew and you go for me. Go for me and I will slice you.
The beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
The Ebon Hawk looks a little exposed, which is true.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Sounds like a good idea. Are we going to be okay here?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
That's very reassuring. Let's move on.
All right then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
I want to find more bounty, I guess.
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
This bounty poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the Sith are enough.
If you are so certain of your path, then do what you will, servant of Atris. It makes no difference.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Okay, let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
I seem to recall these guys were immune against Force Persuade, but let's try it anyway. I think it'll be fine where it is.
It'll be fine where it is! Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
Guess let's ask about that other ship.
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
The Hutts told me I could land here. Fair enough. I don't think it'll work, but let's see.
Yeah? Well, this is the first I've heard of it. Hutts don't do business down there. This is Exchange territory.
They're doing business down here now, and that's all you need to know. This does not look like a success, to be honest.
You call the shots, but this is gonna be trouble. I can feel it.
Okay, Kreia, you're not coming with us. We are definitely taking the handmaiden. She's kind of cool and cute, and we take Aton. What? Why would that give me dark? Oh, I lied, I guess. But it's a good opportunity to check whether this actually decreased my... Oh, it's somewhat, but I'm still fairly good. Okay.
Yes?
Woman. Person. Level up. Well, you only get 1 point. It's not much. I have good awareness myself, I believe, so let's actually go for demolitions. Feats. Okay, you have a bonus on 2 weapon fighting, so that's either a single double-handed weapon or two single-handed weapons. You have a fairly high spec of power attack already, so maybe let's go with that. How about just going for improved conditioning? That seems good. Yeah. We should get a few more level ups anyway. attributes. Now, I think intelligence gives me more points on level up, but I'm okay with her having not too many. Let's go for dexterity. Why not? Skills. Again, I only get 1 point, so let's improve demolitions further. And I guess I could go for master conditioning or master power attack. It's higher damage, but decreased chance to hit, which should combine fairly well with my increasing dexterity, which makes my chance to hit greater. So also makes critical hits even better. That's cool. Used to quickly dispatch groups of easy-to-hit opponents. Makes sense. Let's add that feat. And accept. Next level up. What's recommended, actually? Treat injury. No. I think the only reasonable thing to do really is to improve explosives. Awareness, I think if one party member has it fairly high, it's not so useful to have it high on others. And I believe my own character has reasonably high awareness. And treat injury is just kind of... just doesn't feel overwhelmingly good. What's this? Proficiency melee weapons, which is probably what I'll be going for. I could make her be able to repair or computer use, but I'm actually okay without that. No, I don't need that. Dueling I also don't need. This is +1 to no. Persuade, awareness, and treat injury. I don't need that on her, definitely. So I think I'm just going to go for master conditioning. Near perfect physical conditioning. That sounds good. And once again, explosives. She has low intelligence, which is why it takes. She doesn't get very many points. Feats. Unarmed specialist 3. Okay, yeah, let's just go with that. Master 2 weapon fighting. And that's that. Now, do I even have single-handed weapons? No, not upgradable. Will due to 12 damage. I don't have very many melee weapons by the looks of it. Barely any, to be honest. But yeah, let's go with the vibroblade instead. I may need to craft one or two. If I remember correctly, this guy should have reasonably high awareness. Yeah, total rank 18. That's pretty good. Wait, do I not have my weapon anymore? Is that the weapon I just gave her? Okay, sorry, you're going to have to go back to your handmade staff for the moment. Because you sort of have my weapon. And I want it. Okay. Guess let's go on. After a quick shave, of course. Okay, let's exchange people.
No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
A couple of cowards without the stomach for a real fight. Oh. I actually... Oh, it's got stuck in the camera movement thing again. That explains why I couldn't click on the dialogue option. Master Crit Strike, I guess. Whoa, 21 damage, that's not bad. Taking quite the beating here,
This
actually.
will teach you.
Oh well, we're okay.
More where that came from.
Okay, some stuff. Nothing else. Can we talk to you?
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
That sounds like a young man's voice. Just saying. Why were they hunting you?
Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it. You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Okay, I was glad to help. You better head out before you run into any more trouble.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
That should compensate having lied to the guy. And I can move again. Thank you. You guys are nameless refugees.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
Yeah, sure. 5 credits is really meaningless.
Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Thank you kindly.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
Shut up. I cannot stand by and let others suffer when I can help them.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
You cannot know that.
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
Oh, shut up, old woman. That is a lesson I will never learn, for I do not believe it.
Very well, but mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't care about losing influence over that old hag. I really hate her. Unless she gets some massively redeeming thing happening later that makes me say, okay, fine, she can stay. I really don't think I will enjoy her company very much. I know I said similar things about Bastila, but... well, don't help others or it might be bad for them. Yeah, right. Especially, you know, that scene was ridiculously unrealistic. The guy, I gave him 5 credits. Someone else apparently saw that he was carrying 5 credits and beat him up for it. 5 credits is maybe enough to buy a drink. It's like giving someone maybe $2 and he gets killed for that or beaten up. It's technically possible, but never mind. Let's see if I can create anything. Melee. I wouldn't mind making... Okay, I don't think I can make the components I need to make a lightsaber from these pieces. And by the looks of it, I can't make melee weapons either. which I would have quite liked to. But this is apparently only for making upgrade items. Okay. Metal box. It's okay. I thought maybe I could have, for example, made a few more vibroblades and given them to my handmaiden. Let's see. But yeah, Kreia really is not a... You're the 32nd. That should fill you with hope. Explosive ends. That fills me with hope. Will that just repeat what I said? What he said earlier? You said you were the 32nd. Wow. Okay, that's just the same thing. I'm looking to buy some stuff. Yeah, I'll be going now. Well, I will be stealing stuff from your metal box. Lordila. Are you the guy who's in charge?
Terewana jung konata della raguna tuna. Dai rento ron kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Derache wemeno totorere senesenten.
Are you alright?
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiora tora pada no ringatel camarada telafibu nubu da bikarana chenirara.
Sullistan's hearing's pretty sharp, if you couldn't guess from the lobes.
Va te vaka reware. Sumukun chere nurigrom. Mune idere riba konodoso. Varinkeshka bunsa telanzomenta tasa.
I came here to do business.
Der inturunto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadarane gra dalonuta choloren.
I'm looking for equipment and parts.
Do nerindisa gunik nasa ferensenta sankifero astawe. Terasta ferenseta nelalnan.
Big Ears here might know someone who can change the Ebon Hawk's ID signature. Could be useful for avoiding notice.
Terewana jung konata della raguna tuna. Dai rinturun kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Derache wemeno totorere senesenten.
Can you change a ship's ID transponder codes?
Terewana jung konata della raguna tuna. Dai rinturun kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Derache wemeno totorere senesenten.
I can pay you.
Der rinturun to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadarane gra dalonuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiora tora pada no ringatel camarada telafibu nubu da bikarana chenirara. Wana jun senesensen drawiche canel commercio telafibu nolot.
Okay, can I use your workbench?
Docento rinteri. Gele resonto shenig rexi contunso des jun karatata. Der inturunto wakare kwe wapatera tanan chingaradana. Fera rampada no de ringtada nel camera telafibu nubu dot. Dosene garamalak blue incidera mel rebe chinchin kranaktada.
Yes. Okay, so I can't actually trade with him. Okay. What happened to him then? What would you like me to do? What kind of plans? He wouldn't be designing a Death Star now, would he? I'm sure I can help you. You know, I get the feeling his business would be going better if he didn't blow up stuff all the time and actually offered to sell me things. What does the droid look like? Okay, and where can I find the guy who has him? Okay, I'll be going. And before Kreia tells me not to help them, because that's totally not going to give me anything I need. Yeah, I reiterate, I don't like Kreia, she's nasty.
Let me take care of this. Pure Pazak.
Okay. Let's check this door.
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently, like they're waiting for something.
Well, they've said they won't kill me, but they might go for my companions. Which, no, I don't care about. If they go for my companions, I will fight them. Oh hey, it's Coden. I'm looking for an astromech droid. IT-31 once belonged to Tien Tup. That droid there seems to know what I'm talking about. You appear to be exceptionally stupid. How about I drive by it? How about 300? Well, let's use awareness. Why not? I have a high awareness. I have a feeling you'll be satisfied with 150. Okay, let's see what else you have for sale. Okay, weapons. You sell no weapons. You sell a bunch of armor, which I don't care about, and HK droid processor. I definitely want to buy this. And now you. I negotiated your release. Yeah, see you back at Tien's garage. Guess let's follow up that question to end the episode. That quest, rather, not question. Okay. I wonder why a random junk dealer on a random moon of a random planet would have an HK processor unit. It's actually a little sinister if you think about it. But anyway, we've got the guy. Let's see if we can talk to the other droid, you know. We got your guy back. Oh, where am I even going? Need to go through here. Hey, TT-32. Very well, I'll be going now. Apparently I have the schematics as well, but who cares? I don't have time to start another episode, so I'll just see if I can find anything around here. You're just a commoner, you don't have a name, which means you're irrelevant. You have a name.
I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you?
I tell you, that ship's mine.
What makes you think that the ship is yours?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
Fair enough. Prove the ship is yours and I'll give it back.
The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin.
Can I buy it?
No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa, and nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs.
I wonder. If the ship is yours, I'll return it to you. Like that's gonna happen.
What? It's our ship. I mean, your ship that I fly.
Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it. That makes things a lot easier.
Are you sure you wish to do this? If so, we will be forced to remain on this moon until we can hire transport out.
What are you doing? That's gonna trap us here.
Yeah, let's just very loudly talk about how this ship is not really a ship he wants to have. Don't worry, flying the Ebon Hawk is like painting a target on your forehead. I'm not doing him any favors.
I'll be going now. Get used to the solid ground beneath you.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Atton, restrain yourself. Besides, a blaster would be unnecessary, when a nerve strike to his neck would incapacitate him painfully without inflicting any lasting harm.
Point taken.
Yeah, I don't suspect I've actually lost the ship. If I did, that would be hilarious. So I guess that's as good a point as any. Wow. To end the episode, I have just given my ship away to someone who claims he was the previous owner. Let's see where we go next time. Bye bye.